Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 8 of the Bobby Carter Championship Mode series here on NASCAR Heat 5. Yes, we are playing NASCAR Heat 5 today. It's been a while since we've had a race here on the channel, specifically November the 4th, so that would be about 5 months since the last episode. Quite a little bit, and in reality, I really didn't expect to continue this series, and I don't know if I will continue this series. However, this video has been sitting on my hard drive since November, and I think it's about time I get rid of it, erase it a little bit. So we're back for another race. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. And this episode kind of decides the fate of the series. If it gets good reviews, we will continue it. If it doesn't, well, then I'll just end it here happily. But we are on to Charlotte for a race, and we'll jump right into qualifying. As you can see, coming off of the last lap, this is the second of 2 races at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We finished 20th in the last outing, and then today we will start in 26th, so not the best starting position. As you can see, about in the middle of the field, so to speak. On the pole, we'll have to see, it was Eric Almirola gets the pole today. So he will start in first with Byron flanking him on the right side. And you can see the starting lineup currently on your screen. Let's go into the garage, see if we move up any spots. We are now in 25th, so it looks like we did move up 1 spot to start the day. But this is the Alsco Uniforms 500. They had back-to-back Charlotte races last year because of the pandemic. Unfortunately, they don't have a 500-mile race in this game, so we're just going to do the Coca-Cola 600 another time. I know it doesn't quite add up, but nonetheless, we make do with what we got. So we'll be starting on the inside 25th in a 4-stage race. We're coming to the line for the beginning, and the green flag is in the air for the Alsco Uniforms 500. Let's get to racing. Coming out of turn 2, we've made up a couple of spots here on lap 2, up to 23rd, just past Tyler Reddick. Now getting a little bit of a run on Matthew DiBenedetto, which we get past a little bit of a slide job though, but nonetheless take the 22nd spot as we complete 2 laps here at Charlotte. It's 49 here in the first stage, and Martin Truex Jr., who already has 2 wins this year, was in first but just got passed by Kyle Busch, the defending Cup Series champion. So we're up 22nd, excuse me. Trying to make a run on Bowman here on the back straightaway. Got a little bit of a run. Gonna slide past Tim Keselowski into the top 20. Here's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. We get past him for 19th. So a good start here for us in stage number 1. Oh, caution is out. Our first caution of the day. I don't know if I could tell who it is that caused the caution. It doesn't really look like anybody is pitting, so not really sure who it is. But since nobody is pitting, we're not going to pit either. We are in 21st, so everybody will group back up here to start the restarts. We'll be on the inside of DiBenedetto. William Byron now has the lead here at Charlotte, but the green flag is getting ready to drop, and we are back green here in Charlotte at lap 11, so about 38 more to go, 39 more laps to go here in stage 1. See how we do on the restart.
Car there on the outside. Clear all around. Stay on the bottom here. All clear. inside.
Looks like we're able to get inside on Chris Buescher here for 19th, trying to stay with this lead pack. Have Chase Elliott in front of us. This is where you get to more of the cream of the crop cars. So you really have to show your skills if you want to stay with the top drivers. Martin Truex Jr. retakes the lead here on lap 12 going into lap 13. And we're sliding past Chase Elliott. We got Christopher Bell, the Daytona 500 winner, in front of us. Trying to hold the draft going into the backstretch. This is where we can make a little bit of a run. A little slide coming out of the corner might cost us some time. And here we go with the run, trying to take the inside, forcing 3 wide. Can't quite get there. Bell gets a little bit loose, so we catch up to his side. And not able to make a pass yet. Still plenty of time here in stage number 1. Now side by side with Bell. Can we complete the pass here in turns 1 and 2? Not quite yet. Now Blaney comes inside of us. A little bit of contact there. As Ryan Blaney tried to squeeze in. He successfully does. Now Buescher's coming back on us. It causes us to lose a little bit of momentum. He's now fighting for that 20th spot with Buescher next to us on the outside. Trying to run this low lane. Can hold our spot at 20. It looks like we will be able to as we get cleared going into lap 15. But still in that 20th spot. Got to make some improvement considering that's where he finished last race. Now Buescher's actually going to go inside on us. So a little bit of a crossover move here. He's got some positioning. Byron's back out in first. But we're going to hold off Buescher for the time being. A little bit later in the race, lap 29 now in 21st. And pretty spaced out. Byron is still your leader. As we still have some space in front of us to the next car. As we come to the line, it is going to be, however, time for green flag pit stops, I think, relatively soon. Some cars are starting to hit the pits. So you see us moving up in positions, not really passing anybody. They're just pitting early. I don't want to pit yet. Byron is still your leader. I think we can go a little bit longer. Maybe we get lucky with a caution or something, but I think we will come around soon. As you can see, the cars in front of us starting to hit pit road, so we'll move some spots quickly for a little bit. Byron still has yet to pit. We'll have to see if he comes in this time. So we got 19 laps here to go in stage 1. You see some of the cars starting to come out of the pits. That is Kurt Busch. I got a little too close to Kurt Busch there. He's been riding the low line. It's going to cost us some time. It wasn't really his fault. It was just me being slippery on the outside. Now we got Ty Dillon right behind us. We currently sit in 14. Looks like Byron did pit. That means Brad Keselowski is temporary your leader. You see those cars behind us slide into the pits. I think it's about time for us to come around maybe next lap. As you can see, our fuel gauge popped up, puts us in 7th. However, not really 7th in theory, as once the cycle starts to thin itself out. But I think we will hit the pits on this lap, is what I'm thinking. As we'll start to decrease our speed, make sure we don't get hit with any penalties before we slide into below the line. And we are going to come into the pits this time around. 45, got to get underneath, do a good job of getting underneath. And we'll just take the usual 4 tires, full can of fuel, repair a little bit of damage, maybe make a little bit of adjustments on the wedge. And now it's time to see how fast we can get in pits and get us back out there. Alright, get all 16.2, a little slow on the pit stop in my opinion. So it's currently in 23rd. It's 20-second zoom right by us. And there goes 23rd, now in 24th. So remember, we were at 21st position before the green flag pit stops. Now we're in 26th, maybe even 27th, maybe even 28th as we do get up to speed. Actually, there is a caution. So maybe some caution coming out of the pits. So it looks like some people got a little unlucky there, and some people are still a lap down. However, LaJoy and Chastain in 31st, 32nd get kind of caught. LaJoy will get the free pass, but those cars a lap down are kind of trapped a lap down. But at least for us, that rejumbles the field. That's kind of what we needed, as now we have some chances with some fresh tires to make some passes. We're going to have about 13 laps here in Stage 1 to make it happen with the green flag at the air coming to the line. William Byron is your race leader once more, and we're back racing here at Charlotte. Got a little bit on the outside this time. Haven't really run the outside lines. You can see Tyler right below us. We're going to try to file in behind Reddick, maybe even force it 3 wide down below on John Hunter Nemechek as well. Trying to catch up to this pack. We need to regain some of these spots. Got the low line here, making some passes. Maybe get a little tight on Reddick. Now falling in behind DiBenedetto. 2 clean passes. Now looking for 24th. We will make the pass there. Now we got to track down Quinn Houff. Get inside Houff. Make that pass as well. Making some position changes early. Good start for us here on the restarts. Got about 12 laps to go in the stage. Now trying to hunt down Austin Dillon in that 3 car, as well as Cole Custer in that 41 car. 3 wide here in turns 3 and 4. Narrow racing here. Ty Dillon's also in front of us, making the pass. Got a fast car, running really well on these tires. Good adjustment there in the pits. Now it's going up to Ty Dillon for 20th, and that's an easy pass as well. So right back up to 20th position. Now we just got to catch that big pack in front of us. Good start here on the restart. Still got 11 laps to make it happen. Coming to the final lap in the stage, saw us make a couple of passes. Currently running in 18th. That currently looks like where we will finish. Byron does win stage 1. Saw him cross the line, and we will finish stage 1 in 18th position. Not a bad run overall, I would say. Made up some spots, and we passed Jimmy Johnson, so that was quite a good pass there. Everybody will pit coming into stage, so we're going to resume straight into stage 2. You can see the lights are on here for the second stage. The clouds are starting to come in. The sun is going down, and we are underway here in 17th, so gaining a spot on pit road here in stage 2. 47 laps in this stage, as Ryan Blaney is now your race leader. Had a good pit stop on that side as we try to get underneath the lights, keeping this low line. Got to stay with this pack. This is a very important restart. We've had hard time staying with the top cars. Now we are with the top drivers, so let's see if we can take advantage. Trying to get a run here on Newman. Boyer's also outside, forcing it 3 wide on the bottom. Can we squeeze in? We do, and that is a clean pass of Ryan Newman. Now Clint Boyer at the line, and we try to make a clean pass on him as well, and we do. So into the 5th. No, Boyer fighting back on that outside, gets that position. But still, now in 16th, our highest running all day. Let's try to use Boyer a little bit here on the back straightaway, get a little bit of a draft coming into the turn, see if we can get below and complete the pass. Got a little loose though, a little too fast in the corner, shoots us up the racetrack, and we got some cars passing us below. Busher gets in front, block Newman, but here's Chase Elliott on the outside, losing a couple positions. They're a little overly aggressive there. Still got plenty of race to go, and now we're getting past quite frequently on the bottom. There goes Newman, there goes Johnson, back into 20th. Here comes Ty Dillon, and where do you think we are again? Back in that 20th position. Still got our work cut out for us here in stage number 2. Oh, caution is out here on lap 10 in stage number 2. Don't really know who it is this time as well. Maybe it was David Reagan and Chad Fincher. They're the only 2 pitting, so maybe I think there's a little accident between them. But we're not going to pit. Nobody else is pitting, so I don't want to lose those positions. So we'll just restart on the outside of Jimmy Johnson here in 20th position. So come back for the restart, hit the Geico restart zone, get up to speed, and we are back green here at Charlotte with about 35 laps to go in stage number 2. good run here on a couple of Hendrick drivers. Try to go underneath Elliott and Johnson, sliding up the racetrack, forcing Johnson into a bad spot. He had to kind of back off there, avoid an accident. But we do take the 19th position, now still in 19th, lap 16 coming to lap 17. There's another caution. Matt DiBenedetto is having to pit, so it looks like he might have been your culprit there. And a couple other cars decided to pit. Looks like Johnson, a couple others in the pack deciding to pit. So we got a little bit of decision to make here. I think we're going to pit as well. I'm always in favor of pitting, getting those fresh tires. So we're going to lose a couple of positions here, I would expect. No, we actually jump up to 12th because we actually didn't pit. So my apologies there. So I think we're going for position. However, it's going to be very interesting to see how we do on these old tires. A couple of new tire drivers behind us as we're back green here. Ryan Blaney still has your lead. 28 laps to go here in stage number 2. We will have to pit at some point. I think the reason why I didn't want to pit is if we pitted, I don't think our fuel window could have got us to the end. So I'm trying to hold on to that pit stop. As you can see, Ty Dillon gets underneath us, still sitting here in 13th position, but getting a run on your pole setter, Almirola, trying to go low. Everybody's high, a little aggressive there, get into Buescher a little bit. Nice save by Chris Buescher. There's a little bit of contact there. Now Ross Chastain below us. Got a couple of the faster drivers behind us, Keselowski, Reddick. I see William Byron. He's had a great day. Your stage 1 winner in the background as well. This is where we made it. We got to hold these positions. I know it's not going to be easy. As you can see, we're being passed on that inside lane. I'd like to get back down there. There's actually contact with the wall there. Logano's behind us, Busch behind us. Byron gets around us, now sitting in 16th. Chastain a little slow there on the corner, making it 3 wide on the inside. That's not where you want to be. Stuck in that middle, made contact with Newman in the wall. Now we're losing positions like mad. This is not the restart we wanted. Into 22nd position. And on older tires, here comes Kenseth on the outside, absolutely blows by us. Now Elliott on the outside, he's going to fly by us as well. So now in 24th, Dillon's also going to get around us. Not a good restart at all. As we drop down to 25th, and the damage might not be over. We got to do a little bit of a reset here, especially in the second half of stage 2. Oh, and the caution is out. So, good timing for us. As you can see, we had about 4 laps of fuel left. So, yes, we will definitely pit. This is what I was hoping would happen. I was hoping for another caution. Is now we get the fresh tires, and everybody who pitted earlier will not have the fresh tires. So we might fall a couple of spots to 28, but we're going to have these fresh tires, which will help us on this restart. So let's see how many positions we can gain as the green flag is in the air. Have about 12 laps to go here in stage 2. How much ground can we make up in this short amount of time?
Stay up against the wall. Stay high. Careful, still there. Careful, still there. All clear. Right side. Car on the outside now. Car there on the outside. Got a car high now.
As you can see, now we started. Look at how much faster we are on these new tires. Getting in this big pack, making some passes, already up to 20th. And we're still hanging with the big dogs. Kevin Harvick, haven't seen him today. Kyle Busch, he was your leader earlier. Joey Logano is now your leader. But now we're back up into the top 20, making quick work of some of these guys. And we got guys like Quinn Houff, though, a little bit slower up ahead. That's going to cost us. I couldn't get underneath him, but we're sitting in 19th. However, Eric Jones now on the outside. Now we got to get around Houff. Gonna go low, maybe a little too low. Get around him. Michael McDowell, gonna get around him. So here in 17th position. As some cars start to pull away, but I think we can track them down. We got some good tires. So we're coming up on 9 laps to go here in stage 2. Work is not done. Here we go, starting to make some momentum. Catching up to the bumper of Kyle Busch. Not a good turn as Eric Jones gets to our outside. However, try to use Nemechek as a pick. Try to lock Jones up there. It works. Now we're going to get around Nemechek into 16th. Trying to hold our ground here. Trying to make the most of it. Maybe we can crack some stage points. However, Bowman does get below us. Forces up the track a little bit of contact there. However, one spot isn't the end of the world. Just got to hold off Eric Jones. He's been pushing us. 8 laps to go here in stage 2. What's going to happen in the end? William Byron takes the lead, looking to go stage 1 and stage 2 wins so far. Going to come down quickly in the last 8 laps of the stage. Making a move now on Dylan. Get around him for 6. Got the speed there. Now trying to catch up to these elite drivers. Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman. Get to him in the corner. Nailing the corner. Got to hang with them. And we're going to pull right back up to him. Beautiful run here. Coming to the front straight at the finish line, trying to make it 3 wide on the outside, not going to quite get there. Here comes Eric Jones, who flies by us. I don't know where he got that run from. But we're going to come low, get underneath him again, try to force it 3 wide here. Harvick in the inside. Look at all these cars right for the taking. Into 14th, into 13th, 3 wide, getting below Chase Elliott. Into 11th, can we crack the top 10? Side by side with Jimmy Johnson to the line. About 6 to go here in the top 10. Looking for a stage point. Can we hold on? So we got to hold them off here on the back straightaway now. Coming up on the bumper of Ryan Newman, trying to get more points. As remember, if you finish in the top 10, you get a stage points. However, Daniel Suarez coming up below him. Good run by Suarez here. But we're going to nudge, get by Newman into 9th position. 5 laps to go now in the stage. Turns 3 and 4. Bowman in our rear view mirror. Ryan Blaney is your race leader. Bowman's going to get below us, try to pass us for 10th. Jones is still fighting. He has been in our rear view mirror for, quite honestly, since the restart. There's about 4 laps to go here. Still Jones behind us, still Bowman in front of us. As Jones is going to get below us, he will get that spot. Suarez is actually also going to come below us, actually locked onto his car. Can't get off, going to have to lose some momentum there. Suarez gets around us. Busch now also on the outside, back now into 13th, now back into 14th. So maybe losing out on some stage points here late. 3 laps to go now. Coming to the end of stage 2. Ryan Blaney is your stage 2 winner. Holding off Almirola for 14th. So while we didn't get a stage point here in stage 2, we did make up some ground. As we continue to march up the field into 14th, not a bad spot. I obviously will pit here. Starting stage 3 as everybody will pit. As I said, Blaney won stage 2. Byron, your stage 1 winner, finishing in 4th. And we're just going to get full everything, take us back to the line. No really other car adjustments other than fuel and tires. As we come back for the restart here in stage number 3. As we will pit, and we still sit in 13th. So we actually do get a little bit of a faster run than Kenseth. Matt Kenseth will be on the outside, but it is nightfall here in Charlotte. The sun has finally gone behind the stadium. The bright lights are on for the second half of the race. Green flag is back in the air. 47 laps here in stage 3. Remember, this is a longer race, so it is a 4-stage race. But how will we do here on the restart? Get a nice run. Kenseth not off to a hot start as we try to get inside of Harvick. And in this 13th position, Harvick puts a block on us. Might have to go high. Now we're going to stay low behind Harvick. I will get into the back of him. Harvick trying to save it. He does. Beautiful save. I think someone checked up ahead. So Harvick will fall down, unfortunately, but at least an accident was avoided. Now Almirola here on our outside, our pole setter now in the 12th position. That puts us into 13th. As you can see, Kenseth and Harvick behind us as well. This is where you get into the top tier drivers. Like I said earlier, it's going to be a lot harder to block them. As you can see, Kenseth getting on our outside, Harvick below us. 2 elite champions trying to put some moves on us, but look at us hanging. Rookie Bobby Carter not looking to be denied here, as Kenseth does, however, make the pass on the outside. Now Chris Buescher on the inside, and we're going to settle into the 15th position here to start stage number 3.
outside. Clear down low.
See, 1 lap later, still 44 laps to go in the stage, trying to track Almirola into the corner, going a little too hot. That's going to open the door for Buescher once again to get below us. Chase Elliott's going to get below us. And we even hit the wall for good measure, so Jimmy Johnson's also going to get below us. So once more back into the 18th position, still trying to stay within that top 15 range. It's been hard, but we made these passes before, so let's make these passes again.
Clear behind. Got a car coming inside now. Clear left. Got a car coming high now. It's moving. Clear behind. Clear left. Power's calling.
Caution is out. As you can see, we were battling hard with Jimmy Johnson. Let's see if we can tell who the caution was on. It does seem William Byron is pitting, and we actually just passed him. I did not catch who that was, but it looks like it was up ahead. If that was William Byron, that would be a big blow, as he won stage 1, almost won stage 2. He's been kind of dominant today. So unfortunate break for the Hendrick 24, but we're back to green flag now in 15th position. Nobody pitted. We did not as well, and we still got 35 laps to go here in stage number 3 as we go racing once again. Got to stay off of that apron. Still side by side with Chase Elliott. Now Ryan Blaney is leading once more. Get inside on Chase going into the turn. See if we can catch up to Almirola, who puts a block on us. Not going to really try to split that gap. Don't like going 3 wide on the inside, so we'll just play it safe. So we got 34 laps to go here in stage number 3 as we try to work on Elliott and Almirola. I think this time we're going to try. Nope, still not giving us that low line. Johnson's coming inside. Boyer's actually going to get below us, and we're going to make contact with Johnson as well. He saves it, make contact with Buescher, all sorts of contact. And we fall back to, once again, 18th, 19th position. That got really tight, not necessarily the best at those kind of positions, but let's see if we can get these back right quick, starting off with Newman. Get by Newman, coming to the line. Now I'm going to try to get by Jimmy. Back into 17th, get underneath Buescher in the Ford Mustang. Not the best corner entry. On the back straightaway, staying low here. And try to use a little bit of the draft from Jimmy to get below him again. And try to pass him for 17th. Hard racing here in stage number 3. Ryan Blaney is still your race leader. Let's see if he can get a stage 3 win down the line. Got to stay off of that apron. That cost us a little bit right there. Johnson and Buescher will pull away. Still have Austin Dillon behind us. Still have Ryan Newman behind us as well as we look to stay inside the top 20. I'd like to go a little farther, especially since we did finish higher in stage 2. But still plenty of time here left to go racing. One of the longest races of the season. As it's not a sprint, it is a marathon. 31 laps to go still here in stage 3, battling with the same cars as we go back into turns 1 and 2. Well, Newman's going to get below us. It's going to cause me to hit the wall. There's actually Byron back on the track. Made contact with him. He's going to go spinning again. Looks like I did cause this accident. They have yet to call it caution as I'm still banging around. I thought they would call it caution, so I kind of stopped controlling it. But we definitely took some damage there. Unfortunately, we were the ones that caused the caution, so Sorry, Byron. Didn't mean to do it to you, but we are going to pit, lose 6 spots, so down to the 26th position here on the restart. Still plenty of time, though. I know I've said that a lot, but it is a long one. So we'll start on the outside of John Hunter Nemechek. Byron is actually in the lead, I guess because he didn't pit, so I doubt he will stay in the lead that much longer. But green flag is in the air. 26 to go still here in stage 3. You see Beat making big moves here on the restart. Got the fresh tires up to the 20th position again next to Bubba Wallace, Chris Buescher. Boyer's going to get inside of us again. We're going to make a little bit of contact there. I just don't like being squeezed in the middle. Now Ty Dillon on the outside. Quinn Houff made some spots. Now we're losing them back. Benedetto, what is happening? Back down to the 27th position. It might not be over. Corey LaJoy now inside of us as well. We're back to the 28th position. Big group of cars in front of us, so we got a chance to make up some ground. So let's get moving. Caution is out, moved up to the 22nd position, so another caution here in this race. Looks like William Byron will be pitting. I don't think he was the caution necessarily, I think because he's off with everybody else, but he will be pitting. I don't really know if anybody else pitted, but we will move up in that spot. Ryan Blaney is your race leader, as now we're in 21st position. Green flag is back underway, and let's go racing again here at Charlotte. It will be 15 laps to go here in stage number 3. Still running here in 17th position. I think it's pretty obvious at this point who we're faster than, who we can contend with. Obviously, this race we're not contending with the big dogs, and we are for a smaller team, but I do think we have a top 15 car. Unfortunately, here battling with Johnson, we do hit the bottom of the apron. as that'll move us a little bit up the track. Busher now tries to get below us. I hit the wall hard. Get into Busher. Plenty of contact. Busher spinning around. I'm spinning around as well. Hit him into the wall, and we have a DNF as a huge pileup happens. And just like that, our race is done as we slam into the wall one more time for good measure. Quite unfortunate end to the day. We will not finish the race here. Right as I was saying, we have a top 15 car. We finish in last place. We don't even finish the race. One thing I hate about DNFs in this game is although we didn't finish, there were 3 other cars that were DNF before us. But for some reason, the game likes to put you in last if you don't finish the race. So in reality, we should have finished 37th. But nonetheless, we do finish 40, if not to the best into the race. It's actually the second DNF we've had recently, so quite unfortunate. But we move away from Charlotte. The next race would be the Food City 500 at Bristol. Let's actually take a look, see who ended up winning this race, as Blaney was dominating before the end, and he does end up closing it out ahead of Eric Jones and Martin Truex Jr. So Ryan Blaney is your winner of the Alsco Uniforms 500. That is his first win of the season. That clinches his playoff spot. We are still in the playoffs, however, we jumped to 10th in the points thanks to our last finish. But next race will be at Bristol. So let me know what you guys thought of this episode. I will continue it based on the support it gets. If it doesn't get that much support, then we will end it here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise and NASCAR content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.